This is Gerald, Johan van Waas, and the educational channel of demonstrations related with the sounding form, or also in the books, the development of the word and the application of the word, from which the development of the word is the theory. This theory is about the meaning of sounds, meaning of letters, the meaning of combining sounds and letters, and revealing how much they are also reflecting our reality. There's a reason why this works, but that is not the subject of this video. Video simply demonstrating how it works for specific letters or letter combinations. Here in this video I will show you the Z words that I never expressed before in any of the videos. They are not so frequent in English, but you have a lot of Dutch words which use this letter, and some German words which use this as well. So let's take some examples. I have ZANG or singing, ZAND or ZAND, ZON or sun, ZON or son, ZE or ZIE, ZE or ZEE, and ZELL or ZELL, and ZART or tender. As you can hear, some of the words are pretty similar in English, so there are good examples for the English language as well, because S and Z are not really that far from apart from each other. The S is really focusing on whatever effect it will get at the end, and it is a bit loose how it looks like this S form. These are the vibrations that are left over in the process. In the Z, they are very focused. They have all the vibrations of what are in the word. All the variations, all the fluctuations are visible and are concentrated in a specific area, so that you can do something, that you can focus upon it. And that's the Z. That's the difference between S and Z. It is a more emphasized S, of course. And there are a lot of variations of the Z, or everything between S and Z. Like and I could also express it in some other video as well. When the S is loose, it's the S sound, of course. When it's more focused on and center focused is the Z, of course. When it's focused within a certain space, it can be and go towards a certain space. It can be the sh or the sh or the j or whatever, when the H is involved, and the y there is also involved when the S is loosening up again and losing its focus again. These are variations that all can be shown in forms, and they fit with forms, but in this video I only focus upon the Z. Let's go to the Dutch word. I will start with zang, or singing. So I have this here. So it, of course, you start more. It's a helpful presentation. It's more and more focusing upon a middle, and all the vibrations are coming together towards the middle, and they find a place where they can fit together. And they also hang together, and that's what it is. That's what singing and zang, or the song, or whatever is, the vibrations, they start to hang together, they start to be brought together, and they start to work together. That's the kind of focus which is focused upon with this word. Let's go to ZAND or ZAND. Here also you have this full range of vibrations, and it's the full range of vibration which is filled in with the N, from the very large area of A, the physical area, until the smallest grain of sand that you can touch in the sand. It's these whole variations which are expressed within ZAND. ZON or ZON is also this whole range of vibrations of an environmental space that is where some part is filled in and is going to be filled in, and this area which is filled in has, of course, because it has a whole range of vibrations, also has to show its full range of variations, and of course also its vibrations in these variations, so that you can see what happens here, emphasized on this, and without help of other extra in the drawing. It is very basic how we perceive the sun. Zone or sun is sounds very similar, but it's with a double O, so we will get somewhere else. So it's the double O, and then the filled in place there at the end. So you have a derived form that you have there, which you can also express a little bit more clear, how you come from one region to the next region and you have something that comes out of it that has been filled in, and that is an expression which isn't 100% clear, but it's an expression of what comes out of one region and goes to, yeah, as an extra that comes out of it. And with the vibrations to it, I get something like a form more or less like this. If I improvise the directions that I have there from where it comes from, I have which when I emphasize it a little bit better, when I express it a little better, to make it a little more clear, where does it come from which plane, goes to the other plane, what comes out. I have this kind of expression, which fits very well actually with the Japanese and Chinese word also for child. It's not really son, but it is understandable what is happening here. It's the same thing as which is happening in this presentation. Instead of zon, I also have zo, like the zoo. The Z is of course a vibration of hanging together. The O's are also related with spaces, and here these spaces are not derived and are derived into a different content. With the N, it's without the N, it's only about spaces. And of course it is almost like a vibration that hangs together between different spaces and that hang together into one space. And that's basically what a zoo is. It's a collection of spaces which hang together into one concept. That's what the word expression means if I analyze the letter combination. The Z and the Z, or the C and to C, also very much like the English. I have here the English vibrations here and the Dutch Z there in the middle. The Z is very much focused. What is really the middle focus that I have? I will take the strongest vibration there, only that I focus upon it. That's with the C as the C. It is very much the with the A in the white. I will try to have the vibrations there over a white and try to focus on the middle vibration so that I can see it. I can see the C over the white horizon. Different than C, to C, there is the letter the letters E. The E is very much more focused on differences. Where is there an insertion of something that is different? You can compare it in a three-dimensional way like this. I can see differences. Where are the differences? Also over the whole horizon. You can sense it and understand it like this. Over now to the German words. The word, the letter Z is there pronounced as ts. So, of course, this is also about vibrations and fluctuations, but the T also tells you it is measuring the differences. That's more or less this. It's measuring the vibrations, it's measuring the fluctuations. I have two examples. I have the word ZELL. ZELL, if I simply add E and L together there, it reminds me very much of the cell, of the holding cell form, but it's of course much more varied with vibrations and so on like that. It's actually about the cell, the cellular tissue, as a matter of speaking. You can understand it, that it's in what direction it is, how the letters are connected, and it is this connection which is can already be sensed here. Not going too much in detail here. Much nicer example is of this range of vibrations that are measured is in the word ZART or tender. And here you can see this range of vibrations with the A into a physical range that are connected to via the R's at these places, and also via T the places or the placements or distinctions as well. So you have this distinction over a whole range of vibrations. As you can see, it doesn't say that it is, it says that it is, there is a sensitivity of course there. It doesn't say it's tender yet, but it says like, okay, let's sense how much differences I can have over these range of vibrations. It's a word that directs you into a certain position, into a certain range of associations, and in that way these words are correct and they can be changed into forms so that you understand them even better. I hope this was a bit helpful to get a better idea of how the Z is forming itself, or even in the German pronunciation or in other pronunciation, in the Z pronunciation. Hope you enjoyed. There's a website too with words, with a list of words that you can check out. If you want to check out some other letters or check out some letters better, you can check it out there as well. Of course, simply checking the books might be even more helpful as a basis. Anyhow, you're welcome to simply enjoy what I'm telling you via the YouTube channel, and subscribe to it if you want to have more demonstrations and more instructions. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.